Good morning. It's stupid o'clock, which converts at this time of the year to 5:25 a.m. and I am ready to push out in the ducky out to Doxie and start making my way to Newport and Pittwater to get that mast put back up. So the crane's booked for 11 o'clock, so yeah, I want to make sure I get a good start and that I'm there in plenty of time. Okay, let's get ourselves out there. Well, we're on board now and got my hand in front of the... Okay, we got the engine going, we're on board, it's 5:45 a.m. and about to set off. The sun's starting to make itself known on the horizon, and there's a slight little northwesterly zephyr which is going to turn into a very hot wind later in the day. So let's get this show on the road. And here we go again. It's going to be a long 4 hours of motoring, but it's nice and pleasant at the moment. It's about 21 degrees, pretty humid, but I think that'll probably push back once that strong northwesterly comes through. Well, not strong, but hot northwesterly comes through later on. So let's get going while we can. As everybody's waking up at some stage soon. I guess if you gotta go to work, this is not a bad way to go. I'm running a bit early, so I thought I might as well come and check where I'm sort of thinking I might sleep tonight, just to see what buoys there are. This looks like a good sheltered spot, basically, from the southerly buster that's due later on. Absolutely stunning here at the moment. In fact, this is the first time I've hit the sun's actually feeling the sun on me now. Yeah, rearrange that into a common phrase. But yeah, stunning day. Well, this looks like a nice spot, and looks like there's moorings galore here, so I don't think I'm going to be struggling to find one, which is brilliant. Good sheltered spot. Must be Alvin Tofu's boat. Anyway, might as well check it out here. Yeah, not a problem. Stacks. I'll be coming back after the mast up. Getting close now. Well, that's where I bought Doxie from. That building there is DBY Yacht Sales. And I'm going around the corner here somewhere. Oh, here we are again, doing the reverse this time. So I'm early here. I know he's going to try and get the crane to come early, but yeah, we'll see how that works out. No panic, we're here at least anyway. Alright, going to go for a wander. Gee, you walk away for 5 minutes and here they are. Hard at work. New furler. Boom going on. Starting to look like a yacht again.
Yeah.
And there they go. Now, this wasn't in the playbook. It's raining. Fabulous. Probably better than the sun beating down on us, but still, all good. Just some issues with the lights not working at the moment. So checking at both ends now. Although apparently it was working in the shed. We're about done here, I think. So mast up, everything's going again. So time to beat the feet and get to the basin before the southerlies here. Okay, leaving Newport now and heading back down Pittwater. As I said earlier, I'll stay in the basin, which looks like a good southerly hidey hole, good shelter. So we'll just tuck in there for the night, I think, and just relax. So not far to go. I'll just motor it. In fact, there's really no wind to speak of at the moment, so I'll stop speaking of it. And it's hot. It's just that real muggy, humid heat. So, which is probably what's going to bring on the southerly buster. Anyway, off we go. And got a yacht again. Not a cruiser. So, this feels better already. Even without sailing, it just rides better. Just coming up on the basin now and, just in time. The southerly's just starting to come in, basically. It's starting to make itself felt. So you can see a little wavelet's now running with me. So I intend to turn left here, which should give me shelter under this headland if I can get one of those moorings there, which this morning didn't look like it should be a problem. So let's see how that all works out. And just starting to see into the basin now. It's nice and calm in there. Not that it's rough out here yet, but it does offer the shelter that I'm hoping to get. Here I am in the basin, all moored. And yeah, there's quite blustery coming through, which actually helped me identify a mooring, which was sort of more out of the way of that little gusty business. Made it easier to get on the mooring too. But yeah, ready to settle in. I can see the white caps now out on Pittwater, so that southerly's pushing through. And yeah, the little ferry from Palm Beach just came in. Cute as. Yeah, so it's actually a campground in there, I believe. Obviously it is, it's tents. So yeah, must be true. And a creek that goes up there. It looks like there's a shark net across it or something. Yeah. Keep them in or keep them out, I'm not sure. Anyway, not my problem. Yeah, nice little spot. Yeah, she's fully gusting now. The radar's showing storm cells coming to us, thunderstorms, but then just fizzling before they get here. Looks like this guy's coming in too. He was just moored across the other side of the bay, but I don't know whether it's a tug or whatever that's bringing him in. I'm sure he's got his own power. Well, good morning from the Basin here in Pittwater. I had a great night's sleep. It's actually quite late morning now. Not that I've been sleeping that long, but just been pottering about and just enjoying being on the boat, getting new chores and sort of routines sorted out, finding stuff still that I didn't realise was there, which is great. So shortly I'm going to pick up and move on. I might have a little sail out here first. Before I head into Ettalong Channel and then back into Brisbane Water and home. But, lots of things to do this week still. So as much as you'd like to get out and keep going, there's things to look after. Anyway, let's go for a sail. And we're off on a lovely sparkling day. A little bit of cloud, which is quite nice actually, because the sun would be pretty overpowering. So not the only one going out, but yeah, you can see the water sparkle. It's beautiful. And coming back past Alvin's boat. Looks like there was definitely a shock being had somewhere. Anyway, and these guys doing it tough. I think it's just too far separated from the water, but anyway, that's just my opinion. Well, that's how I justify it to myself, maybe. Yeah, who knows, eh? Anyway, look at this day. A bit different from the southerly that we got offered last night. Look at that. It was actually lit up really nicely in the night. 3 reds on the top of each mast, or 1 red on each mast, 3 masts. And some white lights going down, but yeah, too far away to really try and put that on video. Other than the fact I was only up for a night pee anyway, so videoing was the last thing on my mind. Too much information, I know. Anyway, there we go. Living the dream. Southern cloud. So I assume she came here to shelter as well, or, you know, we just can't be spilling the moe, can we now, you know? Yeah, not a bad little tub. And here comes the little ferry again. Tell you what, that's much roll around like the proverbial when there's a bit of swell, but I'm sure they avoid that like the plague. Well, here we go. All sails up again. And motoring along at just over 5.5 knots against the tide, I might say. Well, no, I definitely will say, because I've said. Palm Beach. Looking back up Pittwater. Yeah, not a bad day for it. In fact, I think it's going to be a cracker. And coming up on Barrenjoey Head, just for a change. Lion Island. Some people out here sailing. Some turning around the heads there and going up the Hawkesbury. And up there is Ettalong, where I will be. And here we are back in the Ettalong Channel. It was a bit hectic coming in. I turned into a little cove called Iron Ladder Beach, dropped the sails there, quite a swell running in, and then just motored around into the channel where I am now. So, you can see the breakers there coming across the sandbar at Umina Beach, Lion Island behind us. So yeah, it's an interesting kind of a day. The sea was quite confused, swells plus chop. But yeah, we did get up around 7 knots, so I'm not going to complain about that. And looks like we've got the ferry coming back the other way. And there they go. And just coming down the channel past Woy Woy, Mount Pleasant, Davistown, Davo over there. Can you hear the bellbirds? It's so loud here. It's great. Anyway, just on the jib now, just for the spinal bit. I can't be bothered putting everything up. No point really. Tide's with me, so I'm going pretty quickly anyway, so what's the rush? And back into the basin of Brisbane Water and Gosford in the distance. Gee, that skyline has changed so much for the worse. What a shame. Oh well, it is what it is. Nobody's out today, but I guess it is Thursday. Just a few people on water bikes, can't be helped. And Coolywong, where I used to have Russell saying 2 boats ago. Spike Milligan Bridge. And looking back towards Pittwater where I came from. Thanks for watching another Adventures of Foxy Doxie. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you.